we're already live into this round here. Oh, everything's going wrong. Oh, jeez. Okay, hold on. Okay. They call pistols lives much earlier than I expected. Apologies about that. Hopefully we're now live back into this round here. Pistol round basically already over fairly quickly. Kuzey Yıldızı getting taken out. The knock. Oh, Putzmeister, nice shot into the eye of Forrest. I'm trying to battle it out on B, but ultimately Muzzle will come out on top. Sorry about that. Ladies and gents, looks like TAW NA will take the pistol round, so they will determine which side they start on for the actual round. For this matchup, we have TAW NA versus Kuzey Yıldızı KY. For TAW, we have Mid King, Muzzle, Facepalm, Eye of Horus, and Apple Pie. And for Kuzey Yıldızı, Putzmeister, I believe Zeus, Ergen, Knock, and a name in totally Turkish that I cannot pronounce at all. So. Let's see here. Let's make sure this is working as it should be. Looks like we are rock and roll, ready to go here. Alrighty. Get back into it here. We're still not live. Oh, I also need to pick a team, it seems. Wait a second. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Oh, I hope I've been moved. Alrighty. So we're not live. This current battle here is going to be an interesting one to see how it'll play out. We see a lot of EBR usage on the security side. Insurgents running mostly FALs, one AKS-74U, but generally speaking, mostly all FALs on Kuzey Yıldızı. We are playing on TAL West instead of TAL East. TAL East is located back over here on this side of the map. You can't quite see it because obviously it's on this half of the map. This is a little bit more open than the other map, but still has some interesting flank lines and interesting places to play. Who will come out on top? I don't. Just hard to guess. I want to give it to TAL a little bit, but I think Kuzey Yıldızı might have the surprise in this one. So we will just have to wait and see how it will all play out. Go ahead and follow this new player here on Kuzey Yıldızı, setting up the nice smoke grenade on the cross to get into this area here. Muzzle will be running into that smoke directly. Looks like smokes are a little bit bugged on my side for today. As you see Muzzle in the backside, he's going to get the kill onto Knock for the first kill of this game. Goes to cut back to the front, but he has to watch out as Ergen will get the kill on the face tree on that cross. Oh, Apple Pie will get the trade onto Ergen on B. Also just pushing on the backside, probably gonna go for a C push. Ooh, but he could get the flanking kill. Oh, he spotted that player. Will he kill that player? Looks like the answer is probably not, but Eye of Horus should have that call ready to go. There's a player here. He will see him across. Oh, the shot across the Putzmeister. We get the pick on Apple Pie. We get two. No, Horus will get the kill on the Putzmeister as Muzzle will get the kill onto Zeus. Eye of Horus one taps that last player for Kuzey Yıldızı, and that's the round for TAW NA 1-0. So, fairly dynamic round to open it up. TAW really had the good strats. Kuzey Yıldızı also had some good positions in their approach there, but just couldn't quite get the luck on their side and the luck on the draw. Go ahead and follow Knock from spawn here. Going for the jump slide across. Nicely done. This is going to be very effective. But 2 times on the AKS. A little bit bold. Opposite switch to 1 time. Has a hollow. Oh, Eye of Horus with the Kobe. We'll get the grenade kill onto Knock, knocking their position off of B. As Mid King goes for the B cap up. Venting. We do have, oh, a nice hold there. Putzmeister will get the kill on the facepalm tree, pushing a little too close. As is Ergen. Oh, but Mid King takes out Ergen. Just as he goes for the cross. Oh, but Eye of Horus, nice shot on that Kuzey Yıldızı player. Covering there to get some movement in. Mid King is going to be blind for the moment. Eye of Horus is on the rotation. Going to block off that player, slowly making his way. Putzmeister did hear this. Here goes the grenade here. Putzmeister, he will stay alive, but needs to be careful on the cross as Muzzle takes out Zeus, and Eye of Horus will take out Putzmeister, securing the round for TAW NA once again 2-0. set of performances. TAW NA holding really, really well. Kuzey Yıldızı kind of struggling on that entrance there. Had some good opening positions and picks, but ultimately that grenade early on kind of forced a retake of B, which made it really, really tough. TAW was definitely set up for that retake, so they're working out on their side. Let's go and follow Zeus system for this smoke grenade. Actually, regular grenade on the cross here. Ooh, early kill from Knock Knock on the vision screen, trying to go into B. Just missing on the flank. Will he get this kill? Muzzle will get the kill though onto Zeus on the cross. The problem is they are tunneled fairly much on this player here. We're gonna kill on the muzzle as Ergen takes up Minking on B. Oh, this could be KY's round here. I4 is waiting. He goes across. Oh, he does not see that player. He definitely sees him. Puts my takes that apple pie. It's all on I4 is in a 1v4 scenario. Can he come in clutch? Oh, he gets the kill to put my 3 to go. We are in a dream. The angle's been covered. Oh, but he will escape across. Oh, Knock Knock and Ergen will get the B cap up. It's 5-1 now for I4S. Oh, and Knock Knock will take out I4S. That's Kuzey Yıldızı's first round, 1-2. Alrighty, so finally some rounds on the board for Kuzey Yıldızı. Really, that grenade from Knock and the kill from Knock Knock early on B really kind of threw TAW off their game. They couldn't get that B control access that they wanted to, and it'd be really hard to win the rounds there when you don't have that B center control access. Also had a good distraction on the backside over here. It's very, very effective. Let's go ahead and follow Mid King on this one. See where he's going. Going into distinct lane and position here. You see him going towards B, getting on stale. Knock Knock's also already there. Holding in that position here is one player danger close. That is Ergen. Taking out by Minking here. Once we've killed us on that player. Oh, Minking takes a shot from Ergen, but will stay alive. Knock Knock takes out Muzzle on the cross. Or there's a trade actually from behind. He's still coming here. Hey, oh, a good suppression of Minking with the Kobe. Is it gonna land? He shoots, but does not score. Knock Knock will stay alive. Partially knocked. Not fully knocked. Oh, goes for the spray down. He will land a shot and kill onto Apple Pie. Has a long shot across with that AKS. Surprised it actually kill there. For his facepalm running the AUG. Augment. He has skills, but ultimately taken out very quickly by Knock Knock on the trade. Took it, puts Meister on B, and Knock Knock is still battling. He's depressed. He's been called out. He's nowhere else to go. Gonna have to peek out a different angle here. Suppression coming in from TAW. Knock Knock gonna have to rotate back around Zeus. Capping up A all the way. I4 gets to kill Knock Knock, but they don't go for A, meaning all 5 respawn is now a 5v2. Bit of an oversight here with 2 players on B double capping. With some 1 to there to make it a 1v1. Should be staying on for the double cap and just at least get that in. Zeus is coming in on the backside, going in for probably spawns. Should be setting up for the spawn camp, opting. There we go. Zeus realizing that his enemy team there was going to just spawn in. And it's going to go for some spawn kills here. He's in a fairly advantageous spot here. Ergen will get the nade kill onto Mid King. Thin B is still I4S. He's still waiting. He's going to hear them coming. He will get 1. Will he get 2? Almost. Oh, that was very close. Almost got that kill. Just couldn't quite get it in there. Oh, but Meister will get that final bit onto Apple Pie. Slicing him up very nicely as Putzmeister goes for the B cap up. Still on their sides. B cap Ergen. Nice shot onto Eye of Horus. It's all down to Muzzle. Battling against a 5 stack of Kuzey Yıldızı. Still alive. 12 seconds remaining. He's running out of time. He needs to go for B. He has to go for B. He's going to go for the A cap to save it, but he'll get the kill on that Kuzey Yıldızı. Where to go? But Knock Knock takes him out. That's going to be the round for Kuzey Yıldızı. Tying it up 2-2. So, we have an interesting situation and kind of a spread here. Kuzey Yıldızı really kind of bringing it back as TAW NA kind of struggling to get into that B access point here. Let's go ahead and follow. I have horse in this one. I haven't seen his side yet. Moving across on the side. He's going to get the nade kill. An I have horse with the nade kill on that player in upper billboard. Excuse me. Nice percent of grenades. That's going to be very effective. Onto making on B. I have horse will continue the B cap up before his team really hold it there. As cleared out. Oh, he will get the kill. They're getting another kill on the apple pie. And Zeus waiting on that cross position here. He is moving down and around. There is a player sneaking up on him. That's going to be Muzzle. Zeus is ready for this. Is Muzzle ready? Muzzle and iHorus going to be killed simultaneously, taking back the lead 3-2. Alright, so they have a fairly strong lead on this end of the third round here. Actually, that's fifth round. I can count. We're about halfway, a point away in the overall round, overall game process. Pretty good kills from Kuzey Yıldızı. TAW NA, a little bit less, well, actually, pretty strong too on iForce and Muzzle there. Pretty good spread. We'll see Putzmeister going for that side hold over here. Let's actually see what Big King's doing on B, just for fun. See where he's taking it. Looks like that Kuzey Yıldızı player will get the kill onto Muzzle. Making aims across. Going for a Kobe actually towards Putzmeister. We're going to already take a grenade. Puss is kind of holding both sides here. It's a very effective spot here. As we see the rest of TAW NA trying to rotate around the backside. Putzmeister will Faceman get the kill? No, Putzmeister puts Faceman Tree down to the dirt, as is Apple Pie waiting for the cross on that player moving up. We do have Making on B. We do have Zeus back on A. I have Apple Pie and the rest of the team that kind of struggling to get B control here. Trying to push from Apple Pie, but Knock able to trade shortly afterward. It's all down to iHorse to try and save his teammate on B. It's going to be a tough one for iHorse. He's going to go for them. Probably C-Cap. Oh, they take out Mid King on B. It's all down to iHorse now in a 1v3. A almost capped up for Insurgents as it is, so they're going to make a 5v1 here. iHorse with a tall order. 5v1 and 2 on B, already double capping it up. Oh! He gets some suppression in towards Knock. Not quite the kill. Unfortunately, it's still not a 2-hit with the EBR, it seems. Oh, nice shot into Putzmeister. Out of his misery. Nice shot as well as Ergen. Nicely done, but they get the B cap up, so back to a 5v1. Kills were ultimately futile. You will get the C cap though in time. I have Horace with a clutch. That's what you want to see. Be taken out by that Kuzey Yıldızı player shortly afterward. He'll secure Charlie, but Zeus has a tall order to hold back these players. Will he see anybody? Yep, none. Fortunately for him, Apple Pie though will take a slice out of him. Muzzle coming in to try and stop B. That Kuzey Yıldızı player taking out on the cross to B as Knock takes out Muzzle as well, going for B. Only one player remaining. Apple Pie double kill to Ergen and Knock on B. Knocking down Kuzey Yıldızı fairly quickly there. Still has to watch out for that player on B. Still made it. Oh, will he get the kill? He hasn't spotted it yet. Putzmeister gets the C-cap up, brings back his team again. That's a third place now on the side. Yep, Kuzey Yıldızı will get that kill onto Apple Pie. They cap back in it and tie. Game ran out of time there. Both teams get. No, third is one, excuse me. I can count. They had A and B control, or I believe B and C control, so there were nothing they could do there, unfortunately. So, excuse me, I can read numbers and words and things. I think it is still kind of early in the morning, sort of early. I haven't had the rest of this one yet. So. Ergen, ooh, nice slide across there. Let's see where Muzzle's going. He's doing what he does best, which is run into B. Let's follow outside, so he's going. Oh, Ergen, nice grenade into Big King. That is going to help the push fairly quickly for TAW NA on B. As the rest of Kuzey Yıldızı holding that passive position here and cross. Oh, nice kill from that Kuzey Yıldızı player onto Apple Pie on the cross. Nicely done there. You do see him still there. Ooh, nice shot as well in the face palm tree as Zeus takes out Muzzle. On the cross, it's down to Horse, last alive on B. Kuzey Yıldızı doing very strong right now. They are in the groove. Horse about to be given a package. But will stay alive. Here comes the push. Here comes the flank. Oh, and yep. Putzmeister and the Kuzey Yıldızı player will get the kill on Horse, taking the lead back. Kuzey Yıldızı 4-3. So, we have about 3 rounds left in this half. It's first to 10 for the halves, of course. Well, first to 11 for the actual game, but the halves are at 10 rounds. We have 3 to go. Equals 4 to 7. Quick maths. Let's see. We kind of followed a little bit of everybody. Let's go ahead and follow Knock Knock. See right now, pushing very aggressive into B here. Look at this position. Really advantageous. TAW NA, though, is also playing it very passive, waiting for their grenades to pass. They're just not aware of the timings for this, I think. Just playing it safe. Probably Knock Knock to kill here. Oh, but meanwhile, that I'm going to kill Apple Pie as Ergen double kill in the face punch tree and mid king on B. TAW NA just kind of locked out of B fairly quickly. They're playing it slow. We'll get the kill into Ergen as Muzzle takes out Zeus. Back to position, but Putzmeister able to train out Horse. It's down to Muzzle. In a 1v4, they go for the B cap up. For Kuzey Yıldızı, that's 5 now for Muzzle to fight. It's going to be a tough one for him to get this in. Not impossible, but very much a big challenge. Muzzle, nice cross take into Knock Knock. That's 4 to go. Leave 1, actually 2 leaving spawn. That is a good cap. If it's like 1 player or no players, it's kind of more of a gamble you probably want to do. But 2 players, 2 or more players that you respawn back in, that's a very, very good objective capture there. So it was a good play to make for Kuzey Yıldızı, in my opinion. There are times where having multiple caps up with players alive is advantageous, but it can be a gamble at times. In the situation, Muzzle kind of just playing slow, just looking to clear everything out to try and make it safe for him to cross. There's many angles to go for. He's going to push out. 45 seconds remaining. They're already on the objective. The Muzzle running into B will get taken out by that Kuzey Yıldızı player. And that's another round for Kuzey Yıldızı. 5-3. Alrighty, so 2 rounds left now. Oh, I believe we had a... Oh, we are... a bit of an issue with the server. It looks like we had a... I think someone called a pause? They don't. They did call a pause officially. Missed that one. Apologies. Looks like Kuzey Yıldızı running a bit of a unique collage of outfits. Already running... Also, unique collage. Again, weapons pretty standard, although we do see Muzzle running the MP7 and Facepalm running the G36. Bit of a low tier, really good weapons. They are fairly fast firing, but the damage, of course, isn't quite the same as the EBRs, although it's not half bad. I think I'm used to the EBR and foul meta that's sort of like, yeah, why learn anything else? It's, these work, they shoot good. They shoot fast, and they shoot quickly to get the kills, so does it really matter? Well, you can see the answers. We do see also a fairly heavy stack of power on Kuzey Yıldızı. Makes sense. Strong weapon. Of course, the only one not having it is the player who's not on assault. Can't have all 5 as assault. I believe you can have one as a sharpshooter or the marksman role, but I don't, or sniper role, I guess. But I don't know if they have that foul access. They want to have that player anyways as a bit of an off timing so that's my guess. Looks like they're setting up some grenades practice. Even timing's cooked up fairly well in this position and on this map. This is an interesting one as a map. It's got a lot of these really, really amazing positions to flank from across multiple areas of the map. You have a You have the cross from A in 3 different angles here. Same with B, you have 3 different angles to try and push around the cross side and the back side here. 2 over here. So, I mean, there's a lot of different areas here that make it a very, very fantastic map to play competitively. It's it's a little bit underrated compared to some of the other maps that people kind of know and have a lot of experience on. It's still fairly new, but it's one of my favorites for sure, as is TAW East. Another map that's very, very CQB. This map is much, much, much more CQB than most of the other ones. Base bomb tree cooking up a nice grenade. A couple of the guys coming out from the KY side, not getting any kills. Rotating, trying to figure out where to go. Plus, we get the fucking kill onto Zeus. But we do have that Kuzey Yıldızı player watching for that cross if they do go for it. Muzzle will escape and go on the back route. Does not switch it to 2 times. Putzmeister, though, will get that kill on the face tree on the cross there. Of course, trying to go for the rotation kill. Trying to stop that push. Oh, he gets suppressed. Will not get the gun up in time. Putzmeister will get the kill into Iowars, making trades. And making apple pie, double capping B will bring it back to the team. As well as the kill into Knock Knock, trying to go Ergen. Ergen gets a nice shot on a pinching as well. Coming in big on B. As Muzzle, though, will get the trade on Ergen. Should go for the decap. It's only 1 player remaining. It's going to be the last KY player here. I cannot pronounce the name of this player, but they are in 41. Running a 10 and 5 KDR, capping up a solo. This is going to be a very big challenge. One on the left, 1 on the right. Will they come out of this on top? And the last player going for the C cap up. Nice kill on the base bomb tree. That's 1 more on this objective, just trying to stop the cap up. Muzzle onto block. He's waiting for that cross. Oh, he sees the head. But will Muzzle be ahead at the end of time is the question. And the answer is yes, he will. He'll get the kill, his final kill on the objective, securing the round for TAW NA 4-5. From Muzzle, nicely done. Let me check one quick thing here. It might mute the sound for a moment, but I want to see if we... Okay, no. Doesn't seem like it. Unfortunately, we don't have the pronunciation guide on how to say that. The player's name, so... We'll ask him next one there. At this game, we'll ask him to see if we can figure out what that his name is for the future, unfortunately. So, anyways, we're back in now. Waiting for the game as the rest of TAW NA. They're holding the passive, which isn't bad, but they're just sort of trying to push areas that they have, or they're not going to be locked down. Muzzle will get that kill on that Kuzey Yıldızı player as Zeus is waiting for the cross from Muzzle. Will he get this kill? Here's them both looking to be across to not get the kill. TAW NA still waiting to get on B there. They have 1 player on it. Putzmeister takes out base 1 tree out on the cross, trying to go for the flanking route. Zeus, good read and will get the kill onto Muzzle. Meanwhile, on B, Knock Knock takes out Mickey, trying for the cross. Iforce will pick onto Ergen. As Putzmeister takes out Iforce on the cross, down below. The flanking kill is going to be big. It's all down to 1 player remaining, Apple Pie. Apple Pie that will get the kill into Knock Knock, knocking him down 1 as Putzmeister looking to put it down. Getting this kill into Apple Pie. Zeus, meanwhile, capping up A nearly all the way. We'll have a full wave to battle here, so Apple Pie has to go for this push. Running out of time, gets go for the push and gets the kill into Putzmeister. The problem is, AK has already been capped up. It's going to be a 5v1 again. He's going to go for the C capture, it looks like. Ooh, it's going to be a very dangerous one. He had a lot to go on B for security, so he's going to go for the C cap instead. He's going to bait it, actually. It's going to be a danger. He has time to do this. The problem is he could get capped out. He didn't have a lot of capture time on C. So will he be able to escape the 7 Cs? Well, the 5 Cs at least. That's my capping up B. They're going to just fast cap B. Apple Pie is going to go for the retake, but yep, that last Kuzey Yıldızı player will get that kill on Apple Pie. 2 rounds up at the end of the half for Kuzey Yıldızı versus TAW NA for the Arc. Oops, hold on. Sorry about that. Alright. So, we are now... Oh! Pause has been called. We do see an interesting stack. We actually see Zeus running the M110 SAS, the new weapon from the previous update. Oh, what? Excuse me. They have enough pauses. Yep, you get 2 whole rounds. You get 1 round on the first half, 1 round on the second half of pause time, so totally cool. It is within the rules and regulations of the game. Make sure I get this setting back to where I wanted it to. Alright, and there we go. Okay, perfect. Sorry for the delays there. Perfect. Alright. So, at the half here, we're seeing a bit of a lead forming in from Kuzey Yıldızı. They definitely have the strong gun sense. I do believe that last player on Kuzey Yıldızı is actually Chef. That's right. If not, we'll be cooking up something new in the next game here. Go ahead and follow Knock Knock, hopefully to knock down some of these TAW NA players. Good grenade to stop that push. Will it be effective? Yes, it will! Ergen and Knock Knock tag teaming in to get the grenade kills into Mid-King and Muzzle. As it's going to stop that push fairly well. Knock Knock will get the kill in the base tree on B. Putzmeister is on to begin the cap up for security as Apple Pie tries to get the cross in. It'll be a tough one for Apple Pie to push through. Just watch for that player very, very close to him. That's Ergen. Watching for that cross in a fairly far away position. It's going to be fairly safe from the cross and angle here and here. It's going to be a very, very challenging one. Looks like he's definitely got the strats. I4 staying alive through the spray down here. The problem is Knock Knock will get the kill on Apple Pie. It's all down to Eye of Horus. And there's a player underneath him. Actually, that is Chef, I believe. Eye of Horus will get the grenade onto Knock Knock post cap. So Knock Knock will not respond. Eye of Horus trying to do rotation, but Chef will cook up the final kill of that round there. 7 for Kuzey Yıldızı. So we have 3-round lead up on the Kuzey Yıldızı side. Putzmeister AFK and spawn. I'll be to swap something, I'm sure. We'll see. Knock Knock. With that grenade, Zeus running with the knife out. It doesn't help you, believe it or not. Well, it shouldn't help you. Listen, he's running a lot faster than I would expect for an M110 SAS. But in any case, we do see Chef getting the nice kill onto Muzzle. Putzmeister gets taken out by Mid-King in position. We see Knock Knock running in slow motion, it seems. Forces the objective here. Playing the peek angle very well. The problem is based on Will gets that wallbang with the AK-74. A bit of a unique weapon there on that player. Ergen comes in to try and get the B-caps back for his team. Not seen. I don't know how that killed. It looks like it was way above, but it just gets the face. Ivors trades onto Ergen on B. B still open. This Chef comes in on that backside of B. Probably goes right into Ivors, who will get the flick kill onto him. It's all down to Zeus, last alive. Also running equipped with a pistol, mind you, which is fairly interesting. This player is not running a pistol as it is a waste of space and weight. Weight is time, and time is very valuable in this game. It's not a bad weapon to have. It is very, very nice when you need it, but most reloads are fairly quick enough where you can probably go without it. And that's the common meta approach. I like pistols, but I'm also a weirdo, so I also don't play competitive, so I'll do something. Ooh, Zeus, will he sneak behind? I think that player heard him. Yeah, they did hear him. ring, and yep, Muzzle will take out Zeus. It's TAW's first round of the second half. 5-7. Alrighty, so only 2-round difference now from Kuzey Yıldızı and TAW NA. Making up with the rest of his team there, coming out of this spawn and coming into the battle here. A Molotov the block off the push entrance. That is interesting, except it's not going to survive in time. It goes a little bit too high there. He set the trees on fire, but ultimately not get a whole lot else out of it. Now this could get a kill onto Making. Not careful. No one will not get a kill, but will break out the glass on the vehicle behind him. We have Shepard into the backside. We'll get the flanking kill onto Making. Fortunately, Client-side smoke did not let us see what happened there. Ooh, aggressive push there through the grenade. And nice shot as well from Chef onto iHorse. And the face punch tree will get the trade onto Chef on B. Westmeister still waiting for the cross. Zeus, nice pick onto Muzzle on the backside of B there. Face punch tree holding. Trying to go for this B retake. It's going to be a very big challenge for him on this one. Apple Pie trying to battle. Ooh, and Knock Knock will knock him down. It's all down. He'll get the kill to Knock Knock. That's 3 to go. Look at the second kill. No! Ergen will get the kill to face bomb. That's the round for Kuzey Yıldızı, 8-5. Sure. As we see a unique spread on the map here. It seems like TAW don't have quite the same amount of map, maybe practice, maybe experience on it. It seems like Kuzey Yıldızı really have a good understanding of how the map flows very, very well, and they're just able to kind of catch out TAW on any kind of unique cross they try and do post, mid-round. As soon as they have it, able to die here, they're probably going to go here or here. They tend to get that right on the guess. Nice shot onto Making his face one tree. Able to nade Chef as Zeus takes up Muzzle on that backside. Nicely done. Also at the angle there. Apply with a good kill on the Putzmeister. Knock Knock capping up B for free. As it looks like the rest of TAW just kind of waiting for an opening here. Face one playing it very, very close. He has a tough angle to push here. Ergen coming from a nice spot. Zeus, nice kill into iHorse, as is Ergen getting face one tree on B. Then Knock Knock last alive. Actually, Apple Pie, excuse me, last alive. Lower billiards. Knock Knock getting that B cap up. That's 5v1 now for Apple Pie. He hears this player close. Will he get the shot? Yes, he will against Zeus. Zeus did not quite get that angle in time. You see Apple Pie coming in, moving around the backside here. Going towards Alpha. Putzmeister is over there. The rest of Kuzey Yıldızı holding out at B. 12 seconds. He has time to do this. So, clearing things out. Pie making his way downtown. He's not walking fast. We'll go for the drop sound and we'll give away his position partially, but no one is in range to hear it. We have Putzmeister though watching this angle here. Will come out on top. Putzmeister is in the middle of A though, so will not be detected or that spotted that quickly. Peek out. Oh! Like Apple Pie though, will get shot in the back by Chef on the cross towards B, and that's the round for Kuzey Yıldızı, 9-5. Excuse me. What's up with the mic? What is up with the mic? What's going on with this? Is it doing some funny business here? Oh, excuse me.
There we go. I was doing some testing and it looks like I left something on by accident. Sorry about that. We're now back to our standard normal sound. We're no longer watching it, no longer listening on the radio. So Excuse me. Thought I had that turned off. Apparently not. Looks like they called a pause anyways. Their second one, I believe. Yeah. Well, it's not going to show up here, but yes, it is their second pause. Their first one was called at the beginning of the second half there. Alrighty. So, the spread of the objectives and of these teams here, it's going to be an interesting one for them to try and go for the retake. TAW has a tough task to do on this map here. Who is going to come out on top here? TAW NA versus Kuzey Yıldızı. It looks like Kuzey Yıldızı pretty much have this map on lockdown. TAW NA, though, they have a chance. They still... Oh, looks like it was Kuzey Yıldızı calling not live this time, so we do have a little bit of a pause. Finally. Looks like we may finally be back now. Putzmeister also running the MP7. Interesting. I, of course, still running the SVD. The super very deadly, as is Muzzle running the MP5. This is the A2, I believe it has the full stock. A5 has the collapsible stock, I believe, but I may be wrong on that. Maybe inverted. It is what it is sometimes. And of course, Face1 Cheat running the AK-74, which is a unique weapon, very effective. Ooh, nice sprays across from IFRS. No damage. Oh, not gets a grenade kill onto Muzzle as making a nice kill onto Ergen, trying to play faster to B. Just not fast enough as Putzmeister waiting on that B objective, at least on the outside. Waiting for the overpush there by Midking. The problem is he keeps baiting B like that, indicating his position is in the side there. I doubt they're going to be anywhere else on B as the Face1 Tree is coming in to try and get this kill. Will he see the player? Yes, he will get that kill on the Putzmeister on B. And High of a Horse will get the kill onto Chef on that cross. Zeus kind of stuck in a weird spot here, going back to B. You see him there on the bottom right-hand side of your screen there. Trying to rotate and make his way back up to try and battle on B. They're not going to expect the second player, though, but Knock Knock playing in a tough spot here. He's a little bit close, though. He could get taken up by a player rotating on this side here, which is why Ergen's capping it back here. Of course, nice kill onto Zeus. And Knock Knock getting the kill in the Face1 Tree. It's a 1v5 now. That kill was post-cap, so Face1 Tree will not respawn. That was the time to do it. 4 to go for Knock Knock. Will he be knocking down any others? We'll find out in just a moment here. There's a tall order to clutch a 4v1, but not impossible. There's at least 2 players watching this angle here. Oh, an apple pie will get that flick and kill onto Knock Knock. Securing the round for TAW NA, 6-9. Interesting. Okay. Hopefully that's muted. Hold on. Let me make sure this is muted. Okay. Apologies for the delays there. There we are. It's coming back, don't worry. There we go. Okay, so it is 9-6. Only 3-round differential for Kuzey Yıldızı over TAW. This is still very much winnable for TAW in this situation. Battle. Knock Knock killing the Mid King. Will survive the grenade. Will take some chip damage though. No kills yet, but definitely some strong presence on B. Apple Pie, nice grenade into Knock Knock. Will not knock anymore else out as Muzzle because it's going to put Meister. Zeus double stacking it with his teammate. Will get the trade onto Muzzle as Chef get the kill on the Eye Horse. Chef, a second kill onto Apple Pie as Ergen gets to go to Facepalm. Nice teamwork there. And Kuzey Yıldızı taking it to match point 10-6. A fairly destructive round there for Kuzey Yıldızı. They really played their positions and their sides very, very well on those crosses. Because they had that position of knowing where TAW is setting up, okay, we're going to play passive and let them come to us. And all they have to do is just go to the side, go for that kind of side angle rotation there on these positions from here and here, and just took out the rest of TAW there before they could even know what's happening and trying to go for the Trying to go for rotations. They took him out before it even happened. Before they could even think about it happening. So, good team they're coming in from Kuzey Yıldızı, keeping it alive and keeping in the battle here. Possibly only one round left, but hopefully we can see TAW NA bring it to a closer game. It will be a challenge for sure. Making nice jump and slide across on B. And he is going for the aggressive push and lean here. It's a little bit slow on time, but you look at the kill to Ergen despite that. He'll take some damage from the sides. Putzmeister gets the kill onto Muzzle. We see Zeus spraying down towards Making. They get some damage in, but didn't quite get the kill. Chef Double got the kill on Aya Horus. They heavily stacked towards A. Just interesting. Apple Pie. Oh, gets caught off as well as Knock Knock takes a facepalm. Putzmeister takes an Apple Pie. It's all down to Making in a 1v4. Looks like that side A flank is going to be superior. And will probably be the final note that they win this round on. You see Making staying alive. They do spray that angle. They're going to just slowly lock him down and secure the game for Kuzey Yıldızı, taking the first map 11-6. GG's. So, in the meantime, when we get the next server figured out and going, we will bring it back. But in the meantime, be sure to hang out. It will be a few minutes from when you hear this, so you have another game to play at least. So don't leave just quite yet. Keep on. This is the DGL. This is TAW NA versus Kuzey Yıldızı. Be back in just a few. All right, looks like we're live on restart. Let's go ahead and bring it back into the game here. Let me bring this on down. Bring this on up. Let's go ahead and get back into this here. We are live for the pistol round. Oh. Oh, we had a delayed live and restart. That does happen sometimes. Let's see here. It is finally live for the pistol round in Game 2 in TAW NA. That is the Art of Warfare NA versus Kuzey Yıldızı. For TAW NA, we have Muzzle, Face Tree, IFRS, Apple Pie, and Feldar swapped out from Mid-King TV. As Kuzey Yıldızı has Ergen, Zeus, Knock Knock, Chef, and Tenvac, who was currently watching in the chat there before. So you do see a bit of a spread here. It looks like the rest of Kuzey Yıldızı stuck kind of on the crosshead of this position here. Muzzle will get the pick onto Chef as Ergen will take out Iaforus. Zeus down below is going to come in for the flanking kill here. Could potentially, but actually looks the wrong way. Oh, but we do have the trade back and forth here as Zeus takes out Feldar. Faceman takes out Knock Knock. Zeus still coming out on top on B for the security side. Meanwhile, Apple Pie coming on the backside here. You could get the surprise kills here. They do still continue for that B push. Focus. Oh, Apple Pie will struggle, but we'll get that kill onto Ergen. We hear Zeus spraying a lot of rounds towards Faceman Tree. We do have Apple Pie no armor. Battling out against Zeus. Full armor, heavy up with a lot of ammo in that Glock. Apple Pie though. Oh! Zeus though will get that one tap into Apple Pie and secure the round for Kuzey Yıldızı 1-0. They opt for security for this first half of the game, which is a fairly strong call to make. Alrighty, and here we are in the middle of nowhere. Well, got some oil, doing whatever it does. Team's getting ready to go on their sides. Here we go. We are starting, and we're now back into it. They are not quite ready yet. We haven't seen any calls for live just yet. We'll see both teams in chat saying live when they are ready to go. Just still figuring out their loadouts, still getting everything dialed into where they want it, which is of course important. Now! We do see there is a no socks person. That is interesting. Interesting. Usually they have the pants raised all the way down where you don't see that, so maybe it's a boot thing and just not loading right? I don't know. That is a new one on me. Looks like the rest of security. They're still not live. They're still figuring out their loadouts and whatnot. Looks like Chef is taking a while to get in there, but we'll have the stuff ready to go. TAW NA is ready to go. Is Kuzey Yıldızı ready to go? Tenvac aiming, getting ready to go here. We are live on restart. Looks like somebody, a little bit Chef actually, on a higher plane of existence above the rest of his teammates there. This is the first gun round. Main gun round, at least. TAW versus Kuzey Yıldızı. Once again, for Kuzey Yıldızı, we have Chef, Zeus, Knock Knock, Ergen, and Tenvac swapping in for, I believe, for somebody, for Putzmeister, excuse me. And for TAW, we have Apple Pie, Muzzle, Face Chief, Feldar swapping in from Mid-King, and Eye of Horus flying in from the last game. Here comes, oh, first kill of the game will go to Knock Knock towards Faceman Tree. On that cross towards B. Oh, and Zeus will get the kill into Feldar on that B entrance for Insurgents as Tenvac rotates lower B. Apple Pie coming in on the security side, actually coming in for a very aggressive pick here. Knock Knock second kill onto Eye of Horus. As Chef will get the kill and Apple Pie trying to rotate in on security side of B. It's now to just Muzzle last alive in a 1v5. Muzzle spraying down. He will get the kill onto Chef. But will he get any other kills? It's 4 up. But Zeus and Tenvac will bring back Chef shortly afterward. Kill not entirely meaningless, but it's going to be a big challenge for Muzzle now. Security having the two objective advantage, meaning they will win at the end of time if Muzzle is not get on an objective. So he has to go for a retake somewhere. You can see them locking down his lanes in positions that he can go to. It's going to be a very big challenge. Oh, Muzzle taken out by Zeus on that B entrance there for Insurgents. Securing the first round for Kuzey Yıldızı 1-0. Alrighty. So interesting performance here coming out from these teams and from Kuzey Yıldızı. Strong setups really being effective here. Let's go ahead and see what the TAW NA side are going to do to try and counter this. We do see an interesting spread. 3 to B. 3 on catwalk for TAW NA. Knock knock. Oh, he gets a pick an eye of Horus early on. And will have to escape before being killed. Chef trying to get the refrag there on the catwalk. You see a good hold and good kill there from Chef on Apple Pie. Feldar double kill though on to B. Feldar coming in big, taking out 10 Vec and Zeus with the spray through. And these shots across into Bravo. We do have Ergen though going for the block. On B is Knock Knock, takes out Facepalm Tree on B. Ooh, but the problem is Chef will get the kill on the Fate Muzzle, pushing it down below. It's all down to Feldar last alive on B. Knock Knock, long shot across here. Should be, yep. And Chef will get that final kill on the Feldar there. Yep, that is Kuzey Yıldızı securing their second round in a row, 2-0. So, in this situation, what can TAW do to try and counter this? They're playing heavy on, at least TAW NA are kind of playing heavy at the catwalk, and right now Knock Knock is just knocking them down, as his name implies, from this side here. What you can do to try and counter it, maybe go on the outside of here. They haven't really had any coverage. Knock Knock playing, again, the angles right where Facepalm's playing at, aiming at these angles and positions here. See, Facepalm Train's trying to play the angle. Nice grenade from Chef onto Apple Pie towards B. Oh, and Zeus. Actually, 10-Vec will get the Kobe towards Feldar. Nicely done. As Facepalm Tree will throw his own Kobe towards B. It will land right at Zeus's feet. Will Zeus escape? He will escape in time, though. If that was quick, that probably would have gotten the kill. I doubt Zeus would have been ready for that one. Oh, Muzzle will get the kill into Ergen down below in B. And 10-Vec trying to get the trade. He will get the... Well, he missed the first one. Will get the second one in there. Into Muzzle on that cross on the Facepalm Tree. Eye of Horus last alive. Eye of Horus still waiting in the back there. Nice shot across into Chef. Will he get that second shot and kill? Oh yeah, that's a teammate in his view there. Almost thought it was an enemy for a second. Going a bit of a wobby there. Eye of Horus waiting on these angles here. Oh! Aggressive push here. Facepalm Tree will get the kill on the Ted-Vac, but Zeus will get the kill onto Facepalm Tree. That's Facepalm Tree trades. Actually, they both trade on B. It's a 1v1. This is winnable. Eye of Horus versus Knock Knock. SVD versus M110 Sass. Oh, this is going to be a big one. Will he get it? Oh, Eye of Horus suppressed. They're both low on health. Knock Knock 1 HP. Eye of Horus a little bit more, but still both players. It's basically insta-gib now. Knock Knock versus Eye of Horus. Eye of Horus B almost capped for security. 1% remaining. Ooh, he's going to go for the B objective. Knock Knock still playing for the 1v1, thinking he's on that side. Swaps to the EBR. This is a good call to make. Eye of Horus will begin the decap for B. They won't know until they clear it out. Both players watching and waiting. Oh, Eye of Horus, his teammate spotted his head. Oh, but they will go for the C-cap up instead. Not a bad call to make. Again, time will be in favor of security. They have that A objective. They're going to have to go for the A decap. Yep, they have that A and A control already. So if they go for the C-cap, it would be a win for security. So Eye of Horus is going to have to battle the 1v1 here, meaning Knock Knock has the advantage of positioning for this battle here. It's all going to come down to this one corner here. This will tell the tale for the round. And who will come out on top? We'll find out in a moment here. We are now in tiebreaker mode. Who's going to win this one? It's all on one angle. And they're well aware of this. Both of them have grenades. Both of them waiting just for time. It's going to be nearly a draw here. Here comes the push. And Knock Knock will win the 1v1. Kuzey Yıldızı continue to lead 3-0. Alrighty, so in this battle of teams, currently TAW struggling to get into really any entry point here. Getting pre-nated, getting pre-fired, they are definitely hurting right now. Meanwhile, Kuzey Yıldızı playing it strong, playing it smart, just playing on these upper areas here. that the triple stack on the side was fairly effective. Unfortunately, Facepalm Tree coming in big on B just couldn't quite seal the deal with his teammate there. Oh, Facepalm getting pinned by Knock Knock. The Chef takes out Eye of Horus. It's gonna be a tough one on B here. Zeus battling out against Feldar. As Ergen team kills 10 back. That is an oof, if I've ever seen it. Feldar will somehow get the kill on the Zeus. Didn't quite get that final shots across. Fortunately, chip damage of the MP7. Not enough for the kill. As Chef takes out Muzzle. Feldar. Bravo. Capping it. Nice shot from Knock Knock. Knocking him down one by one. It's all down to Apple Pie on that catwalk as Chef takes out Apple Pie. And that's the round for Kuzey Yıldızı 4-0. Well, what an interesting turn of events. So, what can TAW do here to try and stop the kills coming in? The answer, I think, is going to be we're going to see Knock Knock needs to be knocked down from this entryway here. Whether that's a smoke or a grenade or something. Oh, Knock Knock. Nice pink on the cross there. We spotted that one. Muzzle. Oh, he's going to be able... I don't think he's going to be able to know where that came from, but he's going to have an idea that there's probably somebody there. Apple Pie gets the pick onto Chef on that entryway here. Ergen is still up. Actually, Ergen's down below. Catwalk is open. Knock Knock is going to watch the cross here, waiting in that position where Eye Force would normally be at. Zeus will get the kill to Feldar as Ergen takes out Muzzle within lower B. Lower catwalk, at least, excuse me. Apple Pie going for the trade. Oh! Runs out of ammo! Oh, that's the worst possible situation. Time for that to happen. We'll get the reload in, and it looks like Ergen will escape with his life for the moment. Oh, and Zeus and 10 vac. Cap up B. Oh, Apple Pie almost kicking himself for that one. Eye Force will save his teammate, though, taking a 10 vac. They are both together there. Up and down below is Knock Knock. Getting the kill to Eye Horse. Down to just Apple Pie remaining in a 1v4 for Apple Pie. Ooh. Ooh, Knock Knock. Just knocking him down. 10-0 right now. Undefeatable. Kuzey Yıldızı 5-0. Knock Knock 10-0 on that size there. Just playing this map like a fiddle. And ultimately TAW just kind of stuck, wondering what to do and wondering what options they have left. They just want to get this over with. Let's go ahead and follow his view here. Running the M110 SAS and running 2 times Hollow. Fairly unique weapon choice for this optic and for this combination. Looks like he's going to go for the cross. Oh, interesting position. Interesting flank, but I guess that's to stay safe from the free fires here. We do have Facepalm Tree watching the angle here. Feldar will get the kill on to Zeus on in B. Knock Knock watching for some reason the same angle. Here's his teammate down below, but Facepalm Tree will get the kill. Knock Knock. That's going to be big for them to allow them access to get into the objective and get into the rest of the rounds here. Looks like Chef is going to come in for the rotation, but Eye of Horse will take out Chef, going for B. And they go for the AC strat. It's going to be very effective. Well, actually, AB strat is Ergen will take out, or Muzzle will take out Ergen. Only one player remaining for Kuzey Yıldızı. That's 10 back. Oh, and 10 back will get the kill on the Feldar. Will they get the second kill on Apple Pie? The answer is probably not. We do have the pincer maneuver happening now towards 10 back. And Facepalm Tree will get that final kill on the 10 back. That's TAW's first round, 1-5. Alrighty. So, 4 rounds up on Kuzey Yıldızı. 6 rounds, well, 6 rounds in total, 4 rounds left remaining in the half, so it's going to be an interesting one to see how this will all battle out and who is going to come out on top here. 4 rounds up is a pretty big lead coming in from Kuzey Yıldızı, but I think TAW have finally broken through. They figured out the approach, which means they're going to have a really strong hold on, I think, the next couple rounds here. It's going to be much closer now that they figured out what's happened. Ergen will get the kill on the Muzzle as 10 back. Nice Kobe into Feldar as Eye Horse will get the kill under Ergen as Chef will take out Apple Pie. Knock coming in. The angle. He's in a nice angle here. Nice pick, but Facepalm will get the actual kill there onto Knock Knock. Facepalm taking about half health. Well, at half health now. Zeus stuck in a 1v1 battle here. Goes for the B retake. He's going to actually double cap it with his teammate there as Chef will get the kill on Facepalm Tree within that catwalk. And iHorse up and above, and Tenvac one shot into iHorse, securing the round for Kuzey Yıldızı 6-1. Unfortunately, it's a really, really tough one with this kind of battle and teamwork here. It seems like TAW are just going to be in a unique position here, a unique approach here. So, TAW had a really, really lucky round.
Give up now! Drop your weapon!
It wasn't really lucky. They had the kill on the Knock Knock. And as soon as they had that, they had the really, really good counters. And while Kuzey Yıldızı tried to rotate to get those kills, they just couldn't quite get the rounds in there and the positions and players in to get this. So, let's see what Facepalm and the rest of the TAW NA side can do on this one. They throw a smoke early on to stop that push and pre-fight here. Knock Knock playing lower spots here. Going to go for the direct battle on the ground instead of up and above. Zeus, lower B. With the pick onto Ergen. Looks like TAW going for the higher ground this time as iForce will be battling danger close to, I believe, Knock Knock. B being kept up partially for Insurgents as iForce will not get the kill onto Knock Knock. Literally knocking him down there. Muzzle will got the aggressive peek, but Chef will get the kill onto Muzzle. As it looks like Apple Pie will get the kill into 10 back. Knock Knock from up above will get the kill on the Facepalm Tree. Delayed, but effective. B still in a 1v1 hold as waiting for the rest of the battle on the outside of the map to be figured out. Knock Knock trying to find this opening and access in B. Will he be finding it? The answer is maybe. And they're just trying to clear out that B entryway to get that B objective in there. Apple Pie. Oh, Velda will get the kill to Zeus. Begin to cap up for Insurgents. Oh, and Apple Pie will get the kill into Chef. It's all down to Knock Knock in a 2v1. Knock Knock he's in position to get these 2 kills, but he's going to be in a tall order here. Velda will get the kill and capture of B up. Now it's a 5v1 for Knock Knock. Will he come in clutch? He sees one player. Well, he could have saw one player, at least one on the stairway there. His teammates might have called that out for him, but I just don't know. Oh, he actually had a player rotate by him there. Unfortunately, his optic blocked the view. Hence why optics aren't always the ideal option there. He is running in a more of a marksman rifle, so it makes sense to have one, but unfortunately, danger close like that is going to be a little bit of a disadvantage. Oh, nice shot there from Apple Pie onto Knock Knock, playing in close. That's TAW's second round, 2-6. Alrighty, so 2 rounds remaining in this half, and we're seeing still a full round lead, but TAW are keeping it close. These aren't, just straight up blowaways like that first game was, so. Let's go ahead and follow Muzzle and the rest of the TAW NA side. Again, stacking heavily on this catwalk area here. And the rest of Kuzey Yıldızı kind of stacking more towards B, but a little bit more spread out as well. Knock Knock in a strong position here, playing in a spot he likes to play best. Chef with a nice nade into Eye of Horus. Again, B still being capped up for security. So he's getting the kill into Feldar within B on the entrance. And we see them taking control and hold of B as Apple Pie will go for the basically flanking kill towards B. 10 back, nice shot across into Facepalm Tree. Apple Pie a little bit too late on the draw there. We'll go for the wallbang. He will get the kill into 10 back, but Chef will trade shortly afterward. It's all down to Muzzle facing a 1v4. And Ergen will take Muzzle's head, popping like a watermelon. Ignore the round counter there. It is not accurate. It is 7-2. Kuzey Yıldızı up now 5 rounds. So, if you're TAW and you're playing a situation like this, we have a 5-round differential now. They have a couple rounds on the board. They're not totally, being defeated here. What can they do to try and counter this? Kuzey Yıldızı have a really strong hold on this catwalk and upper positions here. It may be effective to go lower and try and play inside here. Muzzle did that a little bit and they had some success here, but they also were having people up and above on both sides here. They have a really, really strong hold on security, which is I think why they picked the side. They picked their better side for the first half to get the most rounds up to make the second half a little bit easier for them. So this may be just a sided battle here. This is the last round of the half. It is the buyout round as well. So I think that's why we're going to be here. I think TAW could go for maybe a little bit of a side push and beat, maybe? I don't know. We'll see what happens here. Muzzle down below. The problem is he's going to make a lot of sound, and Chef will hear it coming. Phase 1-2 will get the kill into Knock Knock. That's going to be a big opening for TAW NA, as Knock Knock has been knocking them down within TAW quite a bit. So it's going to be a bit of an advantage. Oh, but Phase 1 gets in a second kill onto Chef on the cross and rotation towards B, as Zeus from lower B will be moving his way over there. Phase 1 gets another kill into 10 back as Muzzle takes out Ergen. It's down to Zeus last alive in a 1v5. TAW not dropping a single player or taking any damage yet. A lot of sound being made. Zeus aiming in the right spot, but just not quite getting the kill here. Oh, he gets the shot into Muzzle. Tries to escape, but Apple Pie will end it for TAW NA. Ending the half, 3-7. And so we are in the battle we are in now. 4 rounds up for Kuzey Yıldızı versus TAW NA. TAW being the Art of Warfare, for those who are wondering about the title. We usually just say TAW because it's a little bit faster than saying the Art of Warfare 100 times in a row. But they are indeed from the Art of Warfare gaming community, as Kuzey Yıldızı is the, I believe, Turkish Northern Stars. So new sides, new hats. It's like a whole new game now. This is, probably going to be Kuzey Yıldızı's weaker side here. 3 rounds up on the weaker possible side for TAW NA, though. It could be interesting to see how they're going to play out and how they're going to operate here. Of course, nice pick in the Knock Knock. It gets the first kill of this team as Chef and Tenvac will take out Facepalm and Feldar, and Muzzle trades onto Chef. B, though, will be a tough one as Tenvac goes for the retake. You do see that player. I believe that is Apple Pie on B. Yes, Apple Pie. He gets the kill to Ergen, but gets the second kill. No! Tenvac will get the trade onto Apple Pie and B. It's on to iHorse. Oh, Tenvac, nice shot as well into Muzzle. Out on the backside of B as Tenvac. Actually, Zeus will get the final kill onto iHorse with a nice one-tap. Securing the round for Kuzey Yıldızı in the second half. The first one, 8-3. All right, only 3 rounds remaining for Kuzey Yıldızı to win both games. TAW have a 5-round differential to make up. This is going to be a big task for them. Not impossible, but definitely a big one for them to win this. What? Well, I mean, we've talked about it before. This is the first round on, well, second round actually on this side, so they're still figuring out how Kuzey Yıldızı are going to operate and how they're going to position themselves. We do see an early pick into Facepalm Tree. Still alive, but is definitely taking some damage there. Ergen takes some damage as well on the cross there, but looks like Knock Knock and Tenvac will get the kills on the iHorse, and Facepalm Tree running into B, or actually Apple Pie, excuse me. Not Facepalm Tree, but Apple Pie. Tenvac, though, will get the nice shot into Muzzle, rotating into B. He's making a lot of noise there. This is going to be an obvious one. Facepalm Tree trying to play the angles. Feldar, nice pick into Tenvac, but has one more to go on B, as Zeus will get the headshot into Facepalm, and Ergen takes out Feldar on B. It's now 9-3 for Kuzey Yıldızı versus TAW NA. All right, so 2 rounds remaining, possibly for this game here. Hopefully we can see some more rounds coming out for TAW NA. They have struggled in the first half. They only had, I believe, 3 rounds, so they've not won a single round on the second side yet. There's a pretty big lead there. I think it was 5 in a row before the first round for TAW NA. A couple close ones, but ultimately it's been a back and forth battle, but definitely Kuzey Yıldızı having the upper hand on most situations. Let's go ahead and follow Zeus from spawn. He is angling in a unique spot here, but is very, very effective. Oh, I don't know how he got the pick in the Facepalm Tree. He was not visible on screen, at least from my point of view here, but may have just been good timing. I don't know how, but Muzzle will get the kill on the Tenvac on that B entrance there. B heavily swarmed by these sides here. iHorse will get the kill on the Chef. Ergen will get the trade onto Feldar. Muzzle, nice pick on the Zeus from down below. iHorse, though, will get the flanking kill on the Knock Knock. It's on to Ergen, last alive in a 1v3. The tides have turned in favor of TAW, but will Ergen get the kill on the Apple Pie? Get a second kill on the Muzzle. And now the tides have turned once again. It's a 1v1, both teams capping it up. iHorse going for the B cap. Ergen has a long way to go to D cap Bravo. You should probably go for the C objective here, or maybe go for A. but they're going to opt to go for the cap up, meaning TAW's going to have a bit of an advantage, approximately 5 to 10 seconds of time out of the objective post-cap of C to go in battle B, or at least set up for a spawn camp. There's the cap. Yep, they have an entire half an objective to decap to get back in. So Ergen playing the long game, it seems. It may not be the right decision to make here. Could probably have gone for the A objective instead, but Ergen is going to hold, fast in, mouthful. It's going to hold on B and just stay alive and secure the objective there. Face on tree, cooking up a Kobe. Fast and direct, nice kill. But will the grenade get the kill? Yes, it will, post-death. Unfortunately, Ergen didn't run out of the way of the grenade, so he just ran right back in. Unfortunately, they both trade, not getting a whole lot else out of that situation. I-Force gets the kill onto Zeus. That's 10 back from B. We'll just run right into B, uncontested. I-Force will get a second kill onto Knock Knock here. Really just knocking him down as Chef goes in to stop that C-cap. Actually, continuing the C-cap in favor of Insurgents. A and B will swap. Nice shot from Chef onto Muzzle. Peeking. Will he get the second kill? No. I-Force will get the trade onto Chef. It's down to a 1v3. 10 back. Clutch chase is now on him. He gets the kill on Apple Pie, leaving spawn. Leaving the entrance towards spawn, at least. We have the double position here on C. 10 back's gonna have to run to A. He will make it in time. But I-Force a little bit delayed going to B for some reason. Not sure if the counts are confused, if they're trying to clear things up. 10 back will go for the bait on A. We should go for the hold, probably. Yep, he's going to go for the hold. They're going to double cap B. They will win on time. Security, if they hold on this double cap, will win. The 10 back's going to have to go for the battle on B. You see him trying to rotate back and around now. Here's 10 back trying to jump across. I-Force is waiting, but looking at the wrong angle here as Feldar is waiting as well in a unique angle position here. 10 back is going to go for the B retake. The problem is that he's running out of time. You can't be playing this slow. They're going to double cap it and cap him out. TAW NA secure the round 4-9. Nobody ever expects the double cap, it seems. That was some good teamwork that coming in from TAW. 10 back just taking a little too long there. He was playing it well for playing it with one person remaining, but he didn't account for the second player being on the objective at the same time. That's a strong hold and strong positioning there from that side and from TAW NA. So well done on there. Let's go ahead and follow Zeus. See where he's going. He has equipped the Mosin. Oh, didn't quite land that shot on that player. Goes for the second one a little too late there. And the third one, unfortunately, not hitting the shots where he needed to. Knock Knock playing the upper catwalk angle here. Nice. Actually killed the Muzzle. Ergen will get the kill onto Apple Pie. Knock Knock will knock down Facepalm Tree as Feldar begins the B cap for security. Meanwhile, on catwalk, the battle happening here. I-Force trying to find the shots here. He sees one danger close. He could go for the wallbang here. Chef will get the kill to Muzzle from that lower catwalk. And Feldar will get the kill to Ergen in B. Oh, but Knock Knock gets the trade, and I-Force will get the kill to Chef, trading again. It's down to a 2v1. It is Zeus and Knock Knock versus I-Force down below. I-Force going for the long flank around towards C. Zeus waiting for that push from catwalk or possibly B. B is already in favor of security, though, so Feldar doing some good strong work there. The problem is, oh, Zeus whiffing his shot. Didn't quite get the kill. Goes for the pistol. Swung at the high power. Oh, a little bit of lag, it seems. This is a NA server, so we'll have Kuzey Yıldızı with a little bit of the pink shield. Here comes I-Force. Easy headshot onto Zeus. It's a 1v1. Knock Knock going for the B cap up. C already mostly capped up for security already, so there will be an advantage to security forces. They will have the A and C a little bit faster than B being capped. It will be a full reset on players. 5v5. All four leaving spawns respectively. Here comes the capture in from security. At least 5 seconds held up for Knock Knock holding on B. 44 seconds remaining in the totality of the round here. There you go. Knock Knock B cap up. 5 remaining. Oh, actually, all 5 now back in here. I-Force set up for the spawn camp. Going for a good grenade. Oh, but Knock Knock really responding. It's a nice pick, and I-Force stopped the spawn camp fairly quickly there and fairly succinctly. We do see Feldar coming in now towards B. Actually, towards C. Excuse me. The other B. Feldar running in fast. Running in hard, hoping to stay alive and hope to block it up there. Zeus gets the pick on the Muzzle towards that backside. Oh, but Chef! Nice shot into Feldar on that backside C entrance. as Face Tree comes in to try and stop that C cap up for his team. The player, he did see that player, but unfortunately ran out of time. He's looking for surprise, gets a headshot up and to 10 back. Puts for C, holds, goes for 2, but Chef will get the kill into Face Tree within C. And we're all down to Apple Pie remaining in a 1v5, but gets capped out of time. That's match point for Kuzey Yıldızı, 10-4. All right. So it's 6 rounds up on Kuzey Yıldızı. I would say pretty much GG's that we're going to see this probably end on this next round, but the not live has been called. So it looks like a pause has been called in by Kuzey Yıldızı for this final possible round that's about to happen here. Hopefully more rounds. I'd like to see a little bit closer on the second game at least. First game was pretty quickly done there. TAW did get 6 rounds in, I believe. 11-6 for the first game. Second game, not so close, but you know, it's an interesting one, Refinery. So I'm curious to see how it's going to start. Looks like they're ready to go here. Tenvac has equipped the shotgun, the TAWs, the muzzle TAWs. Also has a smoke equipped. Looking for some close encounters, it looks like, on that B objective, if I had to guess. Also running the 1x and a suppressor of all things. They are live and they're now back into it. Did get stuck on the cover there. Let's see what he's doing on that position there. Goes the smoke across. Ooh, nice slide as well. Lots of free fires coming in from the insurgent side. Not quite getting any kills. The good smokes. Here comes the push from Tenvac. Oh, knock into the kill on iHorse as Tenvac will get the shot and shotgun kill there onto muzzle. Opening picks working out fairly well for the rest of Kuzey Yıldızı as Face Tree trying to find an opening somewhere. Anywhere. Apple Pie will get the kill on the Tenvac. Face Tree will get this running. We'll get the kill onto Chef, rotating a little too aggressively there. But B, oh, possible second kill, but Ergen will get take out Feldar as Knockdown takes out Face Tree. It's all done Apple Pie. Last remaining is Ergen will get the final kill of the game. On to Apple Pie. That's GG's. Kuzey Yıldızı take both games 11-6, 11-4. And that is the end of the battle. Kuzey Yıldızı coming out on top on both games. GG's to both teams, of course. You know, TAW did a great job on their sides respectively. They had a bit of a tough task here, as it looks like Kuzey Yıldızı really had the superior map knowledge and positioning there. So despite that, they did the best they could with what they had, and I wouldn't be beating themselves up too much about that one. It looks like Kuzey Yıldızı have really grown a lot as a team and are very, very strong. They're definitely a good team. So, and Kuzey Yıldızı, of course, stronghold, strong positioning. It came out very, very well and came out very effective against the TAW side. They did lose a couple gun rounds, had a couple oopsies there, but really not too bad of a performance. I'd say they did a pretty good job. So with that all being said, that will be it for today's games as far as I'm aware. The next games will be, I believe, next week. We'll have the next round of the season 4, round 3, next round of the rounds, if that makes any sense. Sub rounds almost. In any case, I've been your caster, Stuff Shark. Thank y'all for watching. And if you like what you saw, be sure to hit that follow button and subscribe on Twitch and on YouTube if you're watching it there. It all helps us kind of grow the community and grows up the scene. And of course, if you are watching, be sure to follow on Twitter. This one will announce when we're going to the next streams live. I guarantee we'll probably have something on the 27th for sure. We'll have the next games there being casted probably at around the same time today. So 10 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Usually we'll have games going on there. So I can almost guarantee you'll probably have something happening there at least. So thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all on the next one. Toodles.